let's just start by saying how you guys are preparing for this event this weekend. This is former President Trump's first rally since losing the election. So how are you preparing for this event?
We've reached out to all the law enforcement in Lorain County and some outside agencies, and we just want to have a decent law enforcement presence in town and prepare for a really good event, and also prepare in case things go a little south.
Great. How many people are you expecting to participate from this event?
I have no idea. They're estimating the crowd to be 15 to 20,000.
15 to 20,000. So how many officers are you deploying for this event?
We have less than 15 to 20,000.
15 to 20,000 officers, or less than that, you said?
No, we have less than 15 to 20,000 officers, but I'm not going to give you an exact number of how many officers we have. Everybody that we have will be working, and we've requested help from outside agencies. So
What other agencies will be participating from the security efforts?
almost everybody in Lorain County, and we have some help from some agencies outside, but I don't feel like I should probably reveal who those people are. So
Great. So from Wellington itself, can you give me a rough number? Less than 1,000, more than 1,000, less than 5,000 officers that will be attending or deployed to this event?
well, less than 1,000 officers. We're a small community. I mean, we're not going to be able to amass 1,000 officers here.
Great. So considering that it's a small community, are there any roads that will be closed for traffic? How are you preparing when it comes to traffic in the area?
So there aren't any roads closed to traffic at all. There'll be one. We house the Lorain County Fair in Wellington, and as part of our plans for that event, we always keep McGar Street. It's no parking. It's in case there's an emergency, we can move emergency vehicles in and out of there. So there's no parking on that street, but it's not closed.
Great. So we have received some calls from residents of the area concerned about their safety. Some of them even considering leaving their homes for the weekend, concerned for, possibility of violence. What do you have to say about that?
Well, I mean, people have to make individual choices, and everybody has a different concern, I'm sure. I don't know what to tell people. We certainly don't expect trouble, but we do plan for that in case it happens. Wellington's a nice community that has found a way to have people with varying opinions stay in a community and find a way to work together. And we're very proud of that. And we expect that will continue even with the guests who come into town for this event.
Great. And what would you say to those attending the event this weekend?
Enjoy yourself, and on both sides of this potential issue, this potential situation, let's treat other people how we want to be treated and respect one another. That's all we're asking.
Great. Anything else you would like to say, Chief?
No, again, I think this is good for Wellington. When I say that, sometimes people think that I'm pro or against one way or another. Anything that draws Wellington into a good light is a good thing. We're just here to try to make sure that everybody has an enjoyable time, and that we get through this and still look good when it's all done.
Great. Do you know how much money the city will be investing in this event this weekend?
I have no idea what it's going to cost until it's all over with, but it's certainly unexpected and it's going to impact our budget.
How is it going to impact the budget? Is it in a positive way, in a negative way? What can you say about that?
Well, I don't know how it's going to impact the village as far as money that might come into restaurants and stuff. I just got done having lunch a little bit ago, and I've never seen the restaurant that packed, and there's all kinds of people in town. But the impact it's going to have is on the police department budget, because we didn't plan for a huge event like this. So that's how it's going to impact us on a budget issue.